What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here. You know, most of the detecting videos that I post, there's 4, 5, 6 of us hunting all day long at some incredible places. So the odds are in our favor that we're gonna leave with a handful of good things and an awesome video to show you. But on this particular day, I wasn't going to get there till really late. Rich got stuck at work. Charlie didn't think he was going to make it. And even though Jeff went, he only had about an hour. So it only Doug and Matt hunting for the majority of the day. I said, hey, good luck, guys. We'll do a video on another day. But then Doug said, hey, Jay, I'll record the finds. I'll do the commentary. I'll follow up with the cleanup. I'll run the whole show. Now, Dougie's recorded a clip here and there over the years, but never the whole show for half the day. But what the heck? Let's give it a shot. You steer the ship, Dougie, and when I get there, I'll jump on board and join you. So I hope you guys enjoy this week's video, the Dog Tag Doug DigCathlon, and I will see you at the end. Later.
Okay, we've started on this other section of Matt's permission. Right now, it's just Jackpot Jeff, myself, and Matt, Musketball Matt, and Jason will be here shortly. The first significant find of the day goes to Matt. I don't know how old it is. Doesn't look to be that old from here, but oh, it is. Slaymaker.
You recognize it?
Oh, sure. I found several of these, about this size and a little bit larger, but it's without its shackles. Good start, and hopefully that's a sign of the life that we anticipate in this general area because of the house that existed here mid-1800s. All right, Jackpot Jeff has got a couple items, one of which is a coin that is beyond what we found already today. We've been finding pennies, but nothing other than pennies and all. And it is, ooh, it's a nickel.
Chanukah.
A Chanukah. Is that buffalo in...
Yeah, Dances with Wolves, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Chanukah.
Yeah. Nice. Let me pluck it, see if I can give it a rub and see anything on there. Everyone knows just how dirty nickels come out of the ground, and they really are. I don't even know that I'm holding it at the proper angle. Oh, there we go. There's the buffalo. I could see his feet and the line underneath that says 5 cents. And if I flip it this way, the Indian chief should be looking at everyone. But that's a good find. I always love finding nickels, Jeff.
Yeah, the buffaloes are cool.
I got a V-nickel here the other day, but there he is, looking as stoic and rough as any Native American would. Okay, Rich just stopped by to say hi. We've already gotten one padlock. Matt got it earlier, and I just dug what I was hoping would be a coin, but turned out to be another padlock without the shackles. So I'm gonna wipe it down and see if I can't get a maker's mark on there. The last one was Slaymaker, so we'll see what this one is. Okay, I cleaned up the lock. I actually put some glasses on, and that helps. But I see some lettering there, right on the bottom, and just above it, what looks to be some kind of bird. It kind of has that Aztec look about it. I'm sure this isn't a lock back from the Aztecs. I'm going to say early 1900s, but it's cool. It's different.
Yeah, very cool.
Never seen one like it. Signals have been few and far between. We're actually looking for the area that the house stood. You just got to go by the old map and hopefully you pick the right spot. I see Charlie just got here. There's Jeff, and I got out of this hole what I think could be part of a shoe buckle frame. It has a couple tongues on it. I'm going to clean it up and see if you can see them a little bit better. All right, I cleaned it up. It really didn't require a lot of cleaning, but that's it. And you can see the two tongues, and I definitely feel it's old. And my best guess would be that it's part of a shoe buckle. Some kind of buckle for sure, but more than likely a shoe buckle. But that's a good sign, and we'll take that as positive, and we'll see you at the next hole. Okay, Charlie has finally arrived. He and Jeff are exchanging greetings, and Charlie said he's got something unique. So let's go see what unique piece Charlie has.
All right. Well, it's the shape of my swimming pool. It's also the shape of my chicken eggs at home. Right
that
here.
That does sound unique.
Ooh. See that shape there?
Whoa.
So,
what is that, Charlie?
I don't know, but I thought it was a unique. And it rang up.
May I pick it up?
Sure. It rang up.
Oh! It looks like some kind of it's got an attachment where a chain was. If you can see it right on the top. I think if we brush it down, it looks like it may be a religious medallion. So let's wipe it down a little bit and see if we can get something off of it. It is indeed a religious medallion. There's Mary, I guess.
Yes.
It looks like
Looks like Mary, yes.
But it's definitely a religious medallion.
And that's when you got, Jeff got one last week somewhere.
Yeah.
It's almost the same, smaller.
Not as nice.
All right, nice find, Charlie.
Thank you.
Far from where Charlie found his religious medallion, Matt found a piece and cleaned it off nicely for us. And it's, in my opinion, a sharpshooter medal. Usually that's what they look like with the Iron Cross. There would have been a piece up here and probably a ribbon above that. But that's a nice little piece there, Matty.
Yeah. What do you think? World War I era?
Yeah, I'm guessing based on the Wheaties that we found, that's probably not a bad guess.
Doesn't say whether it was a house, like a farm.
Rich, who just showed up a little bit ago, was kind of helping out. I think we got a machine if he wants to stay
He's
around.
on the clock, though, isn't he?
He should be working, but
On my clock.
Yeah, you're on your own
But-
clock. But
Charlie called me over.
we got
and-
something right here.
Oh yeah.
It's like a nice thick
Oh yeah.
strap button there.
I'll put in your hands there.
Yeah. Well, it's got a little piece of the shank left.
It's there, but it's bent. Maybe
Oh,
it's bent over.
it's bent over. Yeah. Yep.
It's old.
Colonial period, and that's good. We're finding things from that period right up to mid-1940s thus far. All right, I'm going to do a live dig on the Legend. It's coming up in the low to mid-50s. Since Rich is here, I'm going to ask him to be my designated digger because I'm not good at doing more than one thing at a time. Right there. I could get used to this designated digger thing.
You might have to pay me if you don't want me to detect.
Right there. Let's get the pinpointer on it. Right there.
Oh!
Ooh!
It's
gonna be a
silver. Yeah.
Matt's gonna hate you.
Matt already hates me. Hold it still. Hold it
Sorry.
still.
It's hard to
Can
tell.
you tell what it is?
It looks like it might be a barber
Really?
because
Okay.
I see the eagle.
I am so stoked. This is the first coin beyond a nickel we've gotten.
All the guys are out there. I'm working towards them. I got here a little bit late. And on the walk out, I had a pretty good signal here. 40, 41, sometimes a 42. Down to the high 30s. No ferrous on the left-hand side under the 3 and 4. That would indicate there's iron. I'm not seeing any. So I think this could be at least something decent. Let's dig it up and take a look. All right, I dug my hole and I pulled this thing out right here. Let's see if my pinpointer's still on. It is. And it looks like it's going to be a button. Yep, it's a button. Now, as I was getting ready to start this camera back up, I heard Doug from way out in the field yell seeded. Yep, he just yelled it again. Someone got a seeded coin out there. So I'm not going to harp on this button for too long, but it's a good size, maybe a quarter. And I think I see a pattern or writing or something in the back. But at the moment, I'm more curious to see what they got out there. Let's go take a look. I see a group of them huddled.
He finds walking liberties all over the place, and now it's the Doug show.
Doug, as I was down there, I dug a flat button. And as I was digging it, I heard you yelling seeded. Like I could have been 3 miles away and I heard it. So all the neighbors know. Well, we're fine.
Oh yeah, look how many neighbors there are around here.
There's not a whole
We
lot
might
of
get all the geese
activity.
and turkeys and deer there.
Well, let's see. I was just telling somebody too. We didn't find a seeded coin all last year. I don't think.
I haven't found a seeded coin.
Yeah, I don't think all last year. So I'm super excited. Let's take a look.
We did it live. I had my designated digger, Rich. I'm going to have to carry him around all the time.
Yeah, Rich is supposedly working today, but
Yeah,
again, he shows up, no detector, and he'll hang out all day. Like, who's he fooling?
Yeah.
I won't leave if I have my
Well,
detector.
we've got
You
3
won't
other
leave
detectors
anyway.
that he could
We all
use.
brought extras for him.
Okay.
All right, is it in the hole or in your hand?
It's in my hand.
Oh, okay. I'm going to guess it's a dime. I'm going to feel the size. Oh, no, it feels big. I think it's a quarter. You got a seeded quarter?
That's why I screamed so
Oh,
that
you
3 miles
did.
from here. It was nice and clear, crisp. It wasn't screaming, but the numbers were right.
What number was it?
51, 52.
Oh, okay. Oh,
and
that
it
high.
actually jumped to like 55.
No brainer, though.
It was a no-brainer.
Yeah,
Look
small-
at-
And the
small
depth
squeaky
told me
target,
that
just like a silver
it was
coin.
1877. Now, this could be a Carson City. The 1877.
Yeah, only 4 million.
The
Carson
CC is
City.
the
it's
CC
still
is so
a very
tiny
sought
too.
after.
The CC would be right under the eagle's butt, and it's so tiny and it slicks out really quickly.
I haven't found a seeded in a couple of years.
Wow.
There's the eagle.
Nope, that's the litter.
Oh, that's
okay. You
Liberty,
just keep
yeah,
talking,
okay.
and I'll just.
Correcting me.
Well, that's amazing, Doug. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, that makes my.
I had to work. I missed some of the early fireworks. I heard the guys got some good stuff. I'm going to walk around and see what everybody got. But that's an amazing start. Really brings life back to the field.
Yeah.
All right, Basketball Matt's got something. We were looking at the map, and we may have just found another house, almost accidentally. We didn't know it was here. We thought there was a house in a different area, and in looking, I see a small building on the late 1800s map. So that's probably why we're finding stuff out here. Matt City's got an Indian. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it 1880?
I see the 0, yeah, on the end.
Yeah, it's either a 0 or a 6. 1880 or 1886. Let me see the back of this sucker. Oh, that's nice. One wiper. That means this field probably had no fertilizer, Matt. It was probably all natural dirt field, untouched other than just putting crops in there for 150 years or so. That's in nice shape. And before I got here, Matt, I heard you got
Yeah, nice.
a cool naval medallion. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the Coral Sea. Now, Doug sent me a picture of it, and I looked it up on the way up here. The USS Coral Sea was built in 1943, set sail in 46,
Okay.
and it was a big aircraft carrier. So there was
you know
that
what class of aircraft carrier?
3, it said. But I mean, that means there was activity in this field after the house was gone,
Did you get one for yourself?
because the house was knocked down in like 31. So I'm not sure how this got out here, but that's a cool find. I love the image too of the aircraft carrier right on the back. That's a nice find, man. Good job.
Thank you.
Well done. All right, Rich and I are walking around looking for signals. It's quiet here, but when you go over something, it is loud. This came up a 42, 43, about maybe 5 inches. We flipped it up and it landed here, and Rich grabbed it first and said he felt like pewter. And then when I grabbed it and started brushing it, I saw some writing over here. I could see it up at the top. Now, I didn't give it much of a brushing yet. Oh, man. It does look like pewter too, the way it's chewed up.
Yeah.
Let me give it a toothbrushing before it dries, Rich, and see what it says. But this is going to be
Could
some
be.
sort of an older relic.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
All right, let me grab the brush. Hang on. All right, there's my piece, and we brushed it down. We thought it said Germany at the bottom, but it says G-Man, and up at the top, Junior. So Junior G-Man, we assumed it was some sort of a kid's badge, and Rich Googled it. I can't show your phone because it'll put a glare, Rich, but I'll put a picture of it up later. Junior G-Man badge. It had a big eagle at the top that's broken off, and there was an image in the middle of something, I forget.
Can't tell what it is.
Yeah, a crest of some sort.
Yeah.
And it was from a radio show, the
Melvin Purvis.
Melvin Purvis radio show, maybe a mail away or something. So I don't know, interesting piece. What's weird too, Rich, is that this house was gone by 1930, and this was issued in the 40s. So there was some sort of activity here well past when the house was here. So
Kids playing.
well, hey, interesting piece. I will take it. It's pretty cool, and we'll see what else we can find.
Very neat.
All right, Rich had to leave. He walked back to the car. When I came back out, I saw Matt hovering, and he said he had a bucket lister. So this is not far from where Doug got the seated quarter, and I thought I heard Matt telling Jeff SLQ. If it is, it's your first one ever, right?
Right.
Let's take a look. Oh, I can see it from the side. It is. Oh, I can see her standing up. Did you get a look at it yet, Jeff?
Yep.
I yelled out, "Leave it dirty for me." And there's different variations on this with the date. The first few years, her bosom was exposed, and there was a lot of backlash, so they changed the design image.
That was my personal favorite.
Yeah, I know you have a collection of them. You want to spray it, Matt?
Sure.
All right, let's get some spray, and we'll hunker down and see what year you got. This is one of those coins, too, where the date is often slicked out.
Looks like the date is gone.
Yeah, the date is always slicked out on these guys. Even worse than the Buffalo nickel. It'll be right at the bottom on that flat spot underneath of Liberty. And I can't even tell what design it is because her bosoms are kind of smoothed out too, and the date. It's one of the best design, I think, quarters ever. Just a really sharp looking image on both sides. I can't even tell if there's a mint mark on there. It's a shame Rich just left as you found it, because he would have been super jealous. He's never seen one before.
Yeah.
So well done, man. We are all the quarter hoarders today. Seated quarter, standing Liberty quarter. Now, if Jeff would just get that cat bus quarter, we can call it a day. Nice find, Matt.
Thank you.
Looks like
All right, dog tag Doug's got himself a button. It's
a
tough when you get these big fields like this, because you'll be detecting here. Matt will be over that ridge, like I'll be out there.
From everybody
So, but when someone finds something, there's no one around. So it's always like, hey, in 10 minutes, let's meet over here and see what we got.
I didn't clean it off yet.
Oh, it's a big one, Doug.
It is, yeah. Looks like it had been a two-piece.
Oh, look at that design on it.
I know, that's why I said I wanted you to see
It's like the Eye of Ra.
It is?
I don't even know if it's a button, Doug.
Well, it looked like it was chipped.
Oh, you know what? Maybe.
I think it was a two-piece.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Wow, that is gorgeous.
Isn't that cool?
What the heck am I even looking at there?
I don't know.
Let's brush it out and clean out the underside. I think it might be a two-piece button and you're missing the bottom piece.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you got the
But
money piece.
It rang up like a nickel.
Wow, that low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doug, this is the nicest button we found all day.
And that is cool. The other ones were like just standard flat
Yeah,
buttons.
this is beautiful design work. Now, he cleaned out the underside. Like we said, this is the top of a two-piece button. This part on the end would crimp over the base.
Yep.
The base would just pretty much be flat, fairly thin with the shank going through it. But you got the good piece.
The money shot.
When we did the cornfield a few weeks ago, where I found those two crazy foreign coins, Matt found only the bottom of a two-piece button, which is not as sexy, because there's not a lot on there. But this is how
Sexy.
nice. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm looking at as far as the image goes.
I just think it's a floral pattern.
It is, but in the
you
middle
know.
is like a star, and there's 4 circles on the points, and grapevines, and
What did you say it was?
tic-tac-toe board in the middle, the Eye of Ra.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But that's super cool, Doug. Best
Yeah,
button of the day.
I like
That's
it.
not going to be beat.
Yep.
Well done,
Well,
son.
you
Almost
never
dropped it.
know.
Awesome job. All right, Matt's got a coin. He said it's silver. We're going to hope for old silver.
No, it's old. I can see it.
Oh,
Oh, what is that? It looked like it was writing on it, like
Wow.
it was.
Was it even American?
That's what I said. It almost looked like a fish scale, but it's too thick.
Cap bust. I think it's a cap bust half dime.
You think it's a cap bust?
Half dime, yeah.
I don't even think it's seeded.
No, it's mercury. I see her.
Are you
I see her.
serious?
Yep,
Alright.
I see
Yeah,
her.
oh yeah.
I see her.
You hold her upside down, she looks like a cap bust.
Yeah, there she is. Charlie got us all excited by yelling out cap bust dime. Now that mercury dime could
Yeah.
still be well over 100 years old.
Yeah.
1916, I think, was the first year mercury dime.
Yeah.
All right, let's clean it up. Oh, you're just gonna, okay, all right, what the heck?
Nice check.
I did, I'll show it to you in a second. I can't see the date, Matt, but it looks like it's 191.
191.
Now, what was the rare mercury date, Doug? Was it the 16D?
16D.
16D? All right, let's clean it up and we're gonna take a look. We'll get an exact date and look for a mint mark.
Oh wow, is nice. I can see it from here.
All right, I took the liberty of rubbing Matt's dime with my thumb because he wanted something older. But look at that condition on it. Now it's 1939.
It's not quite 100 years.
Not quite 100 years old. And what's funny, like I said, once Charlie yelled out cap bust dime,
That's my white whale. That's
yeah,
what
it's like yelling out no hitter to a pitcher in the eighth. Like no one says it. You just wait for it to
Oh,
unfold.
Charlie just screwed up the
I
no-hitter.
just came back from a little nap, boys.
Yeah, Charlie said, I'm going to go get a bottle of water. He's going for like an hour. Well, Matt, you got a beautiful 39 mercury dime. I know you wanted something 100 years older. I do not see one, but the back is equally nice. I bet it was dropped
Early.
before World War II. So nice job. Not the cap bust dime you're hoping for, but
It's all right.
they could still be here. Well done.
He's still the Silver King.
Yes, sir. 2 on the day. Oh, man, another video of awesome finds. And kudos to Doug. Not only did he record almost half the show all by himself, but he also found the best thing of the day, an 1877 seeded quarter. He hasn't found a seeded quarter in probably 3 years, and none of us found a seeded anything all last year. And on a side note, because they went back that day and we found the original house, we go back once more and push on a little further, and when we do, one of us finds the single greatest thing in the history of the show. Wait till you guys see that. I'm probably about a week or 2 out from editing it, but man, it was amazing. But otherwise, let me get out of here. It is cold and it is windy, so thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.